Good evening, good afternoon. It's always grateful to be here on this side of the grass. This video that I want to show you, I want to know what you all's opinion is on it, because there's a few different things that can be going on here in this video. Now, the main thing is that what they're doing is they're trying to show their daughter the dangers of meeting someone online.
Jenna, stop! It's your mother and father! Jenna, look, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. How could you dare go into a stranger's car?
What are you thinking? Just explain
Give me
to
your phone right now. Give me your phone now.
What would have happened if you came out and it wasn't us sitting back here and there were really crazy people back here?
We never would have saw you again.
What it was, she got on the phone and called some dude up. But the thing is, we sitting up here giving them the opportunity and the devices for them to be able to do this, saying we're watching our children. Only thing we're doing is giving them things to occupy their time. What other people can get, you get a hold of them, get harmed, and they can get harmed. What I'm really trying to say is social media, because it's all over. Your rap, the rap ain't nothing nowadays. It's just talking about killing you and all this kind of stuff. But the main point I'm trying to point out about this video is that what do we do when we have our children going to school, we give them the phone, they're supposed to be getting an education, all of a sudden they come up missing. What if these people wasn't in the back of that van to let their daughter know that it was them instead of some crazy people trying to take her off? They've never seen her again. You know how this traffic gets worse, and this is what people do. People prey on our kids. And this other video, this little boy, I want to know what your idea is, what your thoughts is on him, because, like I said, again, it's almost the same thing.
Does he respect him or no?
He does.
He does. Mm-hmm. 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 I am so tempted, so tempted, so tempted. So these kids in social media are telling you pretty much how to dog your mother or do this stuff.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's called the bullying game. That's what they call it. It's the bullying game. That's what they call it, literally. How to bully your mother into submission, to make her not do anything to you, or you can come home and just run amok and run the house like you're the man. That's like a new little phase they got now in school. They teach them how to bully their mother. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Cut the camera off. Say it again. Start over. I better freaking believe it.
I apologize for being disrespectful and not listening or doing what I'm supposed to do in this house.
Are you gonna do what you're supposed to do?
Yes.
Every day?
Yes.
Starting with what?
Taking to do my chores.
Think this stuff don't last, bro. Think you can get away with this and then go back to normal. Think you can do that the next week. Think that you can just play this game for another day and do what she says do, and then the next day you go off and doing that same crap you've been doing. Think you can play me like that, because I'm going to be talking to her every day. Every day. If you think I'm lying, you're going to be calling me every day for the next 30 days. I better hear your voice or get a text or receive a phone call from her for the next 30 days. And if I don't, I'm going to assume that you're doing something wrong and I'm coming back. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You better do your chores. You better keep this house clean. You better keep your room clean. You better keep your body clean. You better not be smelling. You better take a shower every day. Brush your teeth. Fix your hair. And respect your mama. The day she tells me that you called her another name like that, bro, and you put your hands on her, you already know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yes, sir.
We got an understanding on that.
Yes, sir.
You sure about that?
Yes, sir.
I pray to God we do, brother. Because I don't play with kids, nor do I lie to them. What you're going to do is you're going to write. Let's see.
People getting online. You're sitting up here listening to your friends and everything, and he was trying to figure out, listening to his boys and everything, how to bully his mom, his siblings, and everybody that was in the household. And see, everybody is letting their kids get on this social media crap, giving them these devices. We're not controlling what they're doing because we're too busy wanting to do the things we want to do without having them in our face. We need to reverse that. They're supposed to be in our face. We're supposed to know what they're doing. Without us monitoring to them, you talking about there ain't nothing you can do, take the devices away from them, because if you do, guess what? I guarantee you, they get outside, they'll start meeting people, they'll start being more social, and you won't have such a problem at home. But the problem is, it seems like we're just sitting back, not even caring about them. We went wrong somewhere, trying to give our kids everything that we never had. That's where we went wrong. Oh, I want them to have better than what I did. Sometimes they need to go through life like you did. What taught you? And on this other video, this last video, this is the one I like to talk about because what this man is saying is pretty true, and it's basically along the same lines as social media, but these games.
Come to Florida on vacation, leave on probation, or sometimes you come to Florida on vacation, you end up in the state prison. One of the major issues that we're having locally and across the state and across the nation is the swatting. And it starts with gamers, usually teenagers, online, and they're playing games, and one gets mad at the other, or one gets mad because he lost the game to someone, looks up his address, and then he calls the local police department or sheriff's office and talks about a horrific event that occurred. Parents, your kids are online gaming, and then they get in these squabbles and fights. And then they decide that, hey, I'm going to SWAT and create stress and anxiety for the kid, for the parents, for whoever's at the house. This is a very, very dangerous event. Parents, we need your help. Lock down the machines. Don't allow them to play games with people across the United States. If they want to play a game, let them play with their friend little Johnny next door, where you know the parents and they know you, and stop this online gaming that's leading to these horrible events. And the message I want to send to kids all across this nation is, we'll come get your butt. We don't care where you are. You'll visit detention and lockup in Polk County, Florida, when we catch you doing this.
They get on here playing games with their friends. They got these earphones on and all this kind of stuff. You don't know who they talking to. They sitting up here getting mad at each other, and when they get mad at each other, lose a game, get mad because somebody else called somebody else out their name and they didn't like it. All of a sudden, now these kids, what they're doing is calling other people that's in a different state when they find your address out, find out who you've been gaming with, and causing them problems at home. Maybe calling CPS or DCF, whatever you want to call it. People that take children away from you when you're doing wrong. We had to stop allowing them to be on these devices like that. As far as playing with somebody else out of town, online and all that kind of stuff, why don't you just let them play games with the friends next door instead of somebody else that you don't even know who's coming? That's what happened to that little girl, or could have happened to that little girl in the first video. But we allow so much to happen, but we say it ain't our fault. These kids out here getting robbed, killed, innocent people. For what? All because of somebody else doing something to your children. And most of the time, I guarantee it's because of the internet, and they're finding out all the information that they need to find out just to come do you harm. Or to send harm to your doorstep and you ain't even did nothing. Sometimes people die for that. Hey, but we gotta do better. Us as parents, we gotta start getting those ass whoopers back out here, because I'm gonna tell you something, without ass whoopers, we're making killers instead of somebody that can really think back and say, hey, you know what? I'm glad they whooped my ass, because if they hadn't, I could have been killing somebody. Or I could have been robbing somebody. I could have been doing something. See, sometimes ass whoopings work. That don't mean go out here and beat the hell out of your children. There's a difference. Love your kids. Get more active in their lives. And why don't you all put the phones down too? Go out to these restaurants. I guarantee you can see everybody on their phone and nobody interacting with each other. Leave the phones at home. Enjoy your family while you got time to enjoy it, because if you paid attention to the world is coming to an end. I don't know if it's going to be the end of times, but it's going to be our end, I guarantee you. Get yourselves right with your kids. They love you. They always will. They always have. You just got to do right by them. Spend more time with them. I guarantee you they'll be a better person. Till next time, love, peace. Take a couple of these. Holler at you later. Sayonara.